Hi YouTubers, today I've got sad news. The Queen has passed away and we're all very sad in Britain here. But we got a new king, Charles III. Long live the king. Anyway, that's enough of that. Today I'm not drinking. I'm on the water. A mega pint of water. I'm off the beer for a couple of weeks. Just try and lose a bit of weight, you know, get my health back up and then back on it. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about reflector meters, which what this does is to tell you the strength of your beer. What you do, you get one of these, look up there, it's got a number in there. What you do, when you finish doing your beer and you've got it in the fermenter, take a little bit of beer out and you put it on here. Then you look in and you take the number down. So you write that down, and when your beer's finished, before you bottle it, you put another little bit on there. Like this will be like 14 days later. Put a little bit on there, look on your refractometer, and it gives you a number. Then you get a calculator, which you can get on anywhere, on your phone or wherever, for calculator for beer. And you calculate it and it'll tell you the strength of your beer. Anyway, I don't use this no more. I don't use that no more because I've updated. I've got a tilt. Now you can buy these of Malt Miller, what I said before. Malt Miller. You buy from them, or you can get them on places, but I bought mine there. It's called a tilt for mine. And here it is. It's in here. Now I've had this about 2 years. Could be 3. And it's all it is that. Now when it's laying down, it turns itself on. Little light. Now I've had this just over 2 years and it's still got the same battery. Call that only jump. Still got the same battery in there. They last, and you can buy them. Buy the batteries, tilt. And what you do is you put your beer in your bucket and then you put your yeast on top, and after you've done that, make sure, I'll go about that in a minute. You drop this in the bucket and it will give you a reading on your phone. You get a little app and it comes up on your phone and you can read it, and it tells you the temperature and it tells you what your beer's at. So you jot that number down, 1.40 or whatever it'll be, and you do the same and it'll tell you when it's virtually finished. It's much better. They're a bit expensive, but one of the best things I've bought. Right, another thing you've got to do is called PBW stuff. And what you do with that, every 2 brews, give all your stuff a good clean. Give it a good clean with this stuff, and it cleans it like brand new. You only have to have a bit every 2 brews. You can do 3 brews, and it's your bucket and all that. You put a little bit of that in, and it comes up brand new. Very good stuff. I can't remember where I bought it. Probably on Amazon. Anyway, your next thing you've got to have your steriliser stuff. Now, I used to use the powder when I first started brewing, but this is the best stuff to buy. Star Sand. Now here it is, star sand. You can buy that on Malt Miller too. So if I was you, here, the old star sand. Now I've had that for about two years. So it's a bit expensive, but it's worth getting. It's the better stuff. And when you use it, it all foams up. It's like a foam. So the old saying is, don't fear the foam. So I always use that. That's the best stuff. Star sand. Remember the name? Remember that. Look it up. Buy that. It's much better than the powder. It's in a liquid. Just use a little titchy bit it is, and so much water. It tells you on it how to use it. Anyway, another thing, YouTube. Always have, this is the most important thing, always have a spray bottle. Now this spray bottle's full of star sand. And when you're brewing all your equipment, before you do anything, you give everything a quick spray, like your spoon and all your other equipments. Just give it a little, and it sterilises everything, and that is a must. I learnt that the hard way when one of my beers went rotten. I haven't, like the yeast, I haven't sprayed the top, or I haven't done the scissors, and some germs got in there and it ruined the old beer. So it's worth about £1 now. Get yourself one of them, put your star sand in there when you're brewing, or when you're going to pour your beer in and all that, because after it's boiled, everything has to be spotless. So that's my advice to you. Get yourself one of them. Most important is sterilise your hands, sterilise everything. Your scissors, spray it on there, spray it on all your stuff. Anyway, YouTubers, that is it for today. It's a little one. Cheers anyway. I'm off the beer. Very sad. Another thing I can talk about. What was the first pub you ever went in? Now mine was called the Cambridge, which is up near here. When I started my first job at 15, it's called Oliver Pell's. Great big factory. And my job was to look after 30 women. Lift their boxes, and they done little connectors, relays, little relays we done. Anyway, all the women used to sing songs, and I had to lift their boxes and put all their new stuff and then put it into the storeroom. That was my job. Great days when I was 15, first started work, naive. Anyway, we used to have a canteen woman used to come up on a little trolley. She used to come up, and a buzzer used to go, and we used to all go over there. Anyway, me being young, never had any money left out of my wages. So I used to go, Reenie, any chance of a bit of tick? She called it tick. So she'd go, all right then, and then when you ordered something, like your 2 sausage rolls and your Coke or a cup of tea, she used to jot it down. So when you got your wages, you used to come in a brown envelope. So you get your wages, bit for mum, bit for you, go down and pay Reenie. Anyway, went down there, and it used to be all the old boys in the machine shop, all the old flat caps, fagging hanging out their mouths. Alright son, anyway, on my 16th birthday, I went down there and told them it's my birthday. And they went, right, we'll take you down the pub. Right, down the Cambridge. Loads of them. It was about 10 of them, I think it was. All old boys with flat caps, dog hanging out the mouth. Come on son, we're taking you down. I said, I'm not old enough, I'm only 16. I said, don't worry about that. Anyway, they took me down there. He said, right, sit in the corner, son. So I sat in the corner of his chair. Got out of the bar bloke. You know, 5 pints of bitter. It used to be called, used to do it with Light Owl. It was called Light and Kick in them days. Light and Kick. boy will have a lighting keg. Is that alright? As long as he sits in the corner, keeps quiet, he can have a pint. So, brought it over. You get a bottle of light ale, and you've got your half a bitter. And I said, didn't know what to do. Chop it up, son. Get that down your neck. Anyway, I don't know if I like it. Anyway, one. Right, son, what you drinking? I said, actually, anybody got me another one. So I had 2 or 3 pints. They all had a game of darts. Anyway, they pat me on the back. And that was it. That was my first pub. Yeah, a light and keg. A light and keg is called light and bitter. But in them days, we used to call it light and keg. And anyway, that was the first beer I ever had. And happy days, you know, all them old blokes. Anyway, when I got to 17, I met another bloke called Terry Spicks. He's go, come on, we'll have a game of darts and a light and keg, which is a light and bitter. Anyway, I got friends with him. Terry Spinks, if you're out there, son, hello. Right. He was 1 year older than me, and I'll never forget him. Nice bloke he was. And we used to go down to Cambridge, and we used to have a game of darts, see all the old boys, buy them a drink, get them all a drink in, and happy days. Anyway, that was my first pint and the first time I ever went in the pub. Anyway, YouTubers, thanks for listening. I'm rambling on. Cheers. Thank you very much.